Jeopardy! Fans have slammed the game show for not giving former co-host Mayim Bialik a fair chance at her gig. On Friday, Jeopardy! Announced Ken Jennings, 49, as the sole host of the beloved quiz show. The program released an official statement on its Instagram page. Mayim Bialik has announced she will no longer be hosting the syndicated, or nightly, version of Jeopardy! We have made the decision to have one host for the syndicated show next season to maintain continuity for our viewers. And Ken Jennings will be the sole host for syndicated Jeopardy! The statement concluded, "We are truly grateful for all of Mayim's contributions to Jeopardy! And we hope to work with her in the future on primetime specials." The news came after Mayim was absent from the series for some time due to the lengthy actor and writers' strikes in Hollywood. Critics jumped to the comments and slammed the star's exit from the show. "That's crap. She's better for the job and everyone knows it," one person raged. Another ranted, "I liked Mayim better. She wasn't as condescending as Ken. You all never gave her a fair shake." "Sorry, but it's true," a viewer claimed as another said, "Shame on you. Bring Mayim back." A commentator chimed, "Shameful decision. She was excellent. Incredibly honored." The fan criticism came after The Big Bang Theory alum announced she was fired from the show. The 48-year-old star captioned her post, "As the holiday break begins in Hollywood, I have some Jeopardy! News. Sony has informed me that I will no longer be hosting the syndicated version of Jeopardy! She continued, "I am incredibly honored to have been nominated for a Primetime Emmy for hosting this year and am deeply grateful for the opportunity to have been part of the Jeopardy! Family. For all of you who have supported me through this journey and to the fans, contestants, writers, and staff of America's favorite quiz show, thank you." Out in public. On Saturday, the former hostess was spotted out and about in Los Angeles, California. Mayim did not seem to be in a smiling mood as she wore a laid-back outfit. The former Blossom star donned a sweatshirt that said, "Curb Your Anti-Semitism," and completed the casual look with gray leopard print pants. She strutted around the sidewalk in a pair of open-toed sandals. Mayim loosened her short brunette hair and ditched her makeup. During her stroll, the TV personality held onto a phone in her hands. She hid the device and carried a large orange Le Creuset pot worth $40. In 2022, Ken and Mayim served as co-hosts after the death of Alex Trebek. The world of Jeopardy! Has always been a sanctuary for trivia lovers, a place where knowledge is celebrated, and where hosts have traditionally become beloved figures. But as the dust settles on the latest controversy surrounding the show, many fans are left with a bitter taste in their mouths. Mayim Bialik, the renowned actress and neuroscientist, who took on the role of co-host after the passing of the iconic Alex Trebek, has been abruptly let go. In her place, Ken Jennings, the show's all-time greatest champion, will remain as the sole host. While some fans are excited for Jennings to take over, a vocal group is rallying behind Bialik, claiming she was not given a fair chance. A roller coaster ride for Bialik. Mayim Bialik's journey with Jeopardy! Was anything but smooth. From the moment she was announced as one of the co-hosts, alongside Ken Jennings, the show seemed to be embroiled in one controversy after another. From debates about her hosting style to the show's handling of sensitive topics, Bialik often found herself at the center of public scrutiny. Despite these challenges, Bialik remained committed to her role. She brought a unique perspective to the show, blending her scientific background with her on-screen charisma. However, it wasn't long before whispers of dissatisfaction started to surface. Some viewers criticized her delivery, while others questioned her knowledge of the game. Yet, amidst all this, a significant portion of the fanbase saw potential in Bialik and believed she deserved more time to grow into the role. The decision to let Bialik go. The announcement that Bialik would be leaving Jeopardy! Came as a shock to many. Rumors had been circulating for weeks, but few expected the news to drop so suddenly. According to sources close to the production, the decision was made after months of internal deliberations and ratings analysis. While Jennings had consistently received higher ratings during his stints as host, the gap wasn't as wide as some might think. For many fans, the decision to part ways with Bialik felt premature. "It's like she never really got the chance to prove herself," one fan lamented on social media. "She was always under a microscope, and it felt like the producers were just waiting for an excuse to let her go." Fans rallied behind Bialik. As news of Bialik's departure spread, fans took to social media to express their discontent. The hashtag #JusticeForMayim began trending on Twitter, with many arguing that she was set up to fail from the start. "I feel like Mayim was never given the same leeway as Ken," one fan tweeted. "From day one, she was constantly compared to Alex Trebek, and that's just not fair. Alex was a legend, and no one can fill his shoes. But Mayim brought something new to the table, and I think she could have really grown into the role if given the chance." Another fan echoed this sentiment: "Ken Jennings is great, but Mayim was bringing a different energy to the show. It feels like she was judged too harshly, too quickly." The gender debate. One of the more contentious aspects of the debate surrounding Bialik's firing is the issue of gender. Some fans believe that Bialik faced harsher criticism simply because she was a woman. They argue that the same mistakes or missteps made by Jennings would have been overlooked, or at least forgiven, had they come from a male host. "It's hard to ignore the gender dynamics at play here," a fan wrote in an online forum. "Mayim was held to an impossible standard, and I can't help but wonder if a male host would have been treated the same way. She had to prove herself in ways that Ken Jennings never did." While not everyone agrees with this perspective, it's clear that Bialik's departure has sparked a broader conversation about representation and fairness in the entertainment industry. Ken Jennings' response. For his part, Ken Jennings has remained relatively silent on the issue. In the days following the announcement, he posted a brief statement on social media, expressing his gratitude for the opportunity to continue hosting Jeopardy, and praising Bialik for her contributions to the show. "Mayim is an incredible talent and a wonderful person," Jennings wrote. "It was an honor to share hosting duties with her, and I know she will continue to do amazing things in the future."